To answer the question, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, of course, and I'm back, and may have activated my cams a little bit too soon. Let me just pretend that didn't happen. We'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, show the rosters again. And yeah, see, look, we're all fixed. That didn't happen. Hey, it's a Twitch stream again here on VRML Channel 1. I'm Palador again, joining from Channel 2. And I'm back in 1, and we're about to have some fun with Real Speed and Sidenote, and on that note, ending on a high note, I think, in this weekend. So, hey guys, what's up? You got about a minute left, 40 seconds left in the channel point prediction. I need to come up with a better... I always get tangled up on that for some reason. I need to... Channel point prediction, channel point reward, prediction points reward, poll, point panel. You know what I mean. The prediction poll, that's what it should be. I've got nothing else. Anyway, teams were pinged, so they're ready to start soon, I think. Got all 4 here. I'm glad to see Real Speed back in it. And I'm also glad to see... Side note, have not been able to cast a match from them yet. But I'm excited to see what they do. Very much so. Tig's in the chat there. Someone betting 3K. Literally hate them. That's a strong word. How about you... Why don't you just be literally disgruntled with them? That's a little bit calmer. Longer word, but calmer phrase. You know, disgruntled. Let's keep it at disgruntled. I want to keep it at a level that's acceptable for, you know, a very united stream here in VRML Channel 1. Now, strongly dislike. No, not strongly dislike. No. Disgruntled. What's another word? Normally, running a little bit on fumes. My vocabulary is now starting to decrease by the hour. It's been a long night of streams. Again, not complaining. It's just you know, there were some for those who tuned in Channel 2. There were a few little hitches here and there, some delays, tech hiccups that weren't, you know, players' faults or anything. It was just, you know, it's just gaming. It's what it is. And words, disgruntled. I'm gonna be very disgruntled if I can't think. Regardless, round 1's about to start, and that is what I do know. Completely unhappy. I am moderately more happy with that phrasing. Or something. Anyway, okay, round 1 off and underway. So Bob Kerman for Real Speed, the Cookie Fox, Gold, and Ronin over on Sidenote. You have Baron Dragon, you have Riri and the Real Bean, as well as TCG Fox. TCG stands for that cool guy. Am I right? Probably not, but it made a little bit of sense in my end. With that, it's taken here by the Kerman, Bob, that is, and bobbing and weaving through to the other lane. It's Gold with the disc, and Gold is going to send that sideways to Bob again, and Bob right off that station block as it goes to the mid lane. So yeah, the thing is, I know Real Speed well enough in the sense that I've casted a good handful of their games, and you know, I know generally what to expect, which is to say last season debuting as a rookie team, as far as I recall, and they were one of the more impressive ones in the league amongst so many rookie teams coming in, thanks to the Quest 1 and the Quest 2 and Echo VR coming out on that. Real Speed were one of the standout teams for sure, but that said, coming in here against the backboard shot, rebounded, so hold on, it's Riri. Looking over up top to Baron, and no, it's Naren from Kerman, and a good grab, but the recovery by Riri. Now right back into the offense, perhaps. But yeah, Real Speed coming in, but as I was mentioning, Side Note is the ones that I'm curious of, as Baron Dragon just narrowly missing a shot. Will be taken here by the Real Bean. Real Bean off that bean pole, that is to say the goal, and back to the station where it's overtaken by Riri and Fox, I think, there in the back line. Now another pass, handoff play to the shoulder. You like the idea, just the finish not quite there, but they're still yet going to get another recovery. So as I send that over to Fox, Fox over to Riri, and Ri to Ronin on the interception. Another grab. It's really sticking here quite a bit. Just, you can see there, you know, 64% of the possession time so far, and maybe the goal exposed, but no, somehow recovering. I don't even know how. I think that was Bob. Seemed like that he was juked out of the shoes there and open goal, but no, just kind of climbed around that geo and still got it right back. Another Another press into the bubble. And still not there. Off that backboard, and again a ding. Just not able to get it in. It is becoming a just series of bounces off of that goalpost. When in reality, they want the reverse. They want to post goals. In this case, back into blue zone. There's a stack, and maybe they won't need a lot of opportunities. No, they will. A second one, a third one. It's a charm maybe here. This is the third attempt in alley-oop, perhaps, and hitting on the cutter. And finally, the ice cap, the polar ice cap is broken. Meanwhile, here I am melting in the snow. Just kidding, I'm in Arizona. There is no snow, only ash. Ash and dust. And we've already seen ash earlier tonight on Kraken, and I saw dust bunnies last night on stream. References. Anyway, taken here, back by Riri, not for too long. It's Gold with a disc. Gold just missing out there as it will be stunned. The real bean. Every player pretty much touching the disc there for a moment, and not a moment too soon. Cookie Fox in the cookie jar was playing a little bit of cherry picks back there. Waiting for that disc to hopefully come. Cookie Fox gets them their second goal. Quickly there. Alright, so with that, Fox, a little duck through, and a pass over to Ree. Now Ree B, and gets it through that defensive umbrella. Ella, hey? 4-2. First score going their way, and breaking the seal now on their end. Well done. See D Foot in there as well. Glad to have D Foot in the chat. Let's see, we'll be Riri taking it over. D Foot, I'm not sure I signed up yet, but I believe D Foot may be streamed a little later on as well. Perhaps. Still got more matches to come. Rest assured. Just been a busy night. I've not really had a chance to schedule the second half of my blocks because it all came and it went in a flurry. That said, with a flourish and a tap, taking it back. What a grab. Bob Kerman yet again showing those defensive clamps inside the goal and making the name known inside of it. Will be Bob, another clear. That's going to bounce a few different ways into the trap. There's Bob again. Bob is basically a magnet for that disc, it seems like. Sending it over to Ronan. Ronan over to the shoulder. There's Cookie Fox again, trying to get the second goal for Cookie, but couldn't do so. Gold recovers, delivers, and Cookie Fox gets the second goal after all. Just took a little extra time, that's all. 1 minute just about passed since that last joust, and a 4-point advantage for Real Speed, but side note, they're definitely keeping up still. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, I don't know the timing. I just remember I was looking through the schedule, I saw a bunch of OCE games later, and I remember seeing D Foot in there. I mean, I remember a lot of names, but it's hard to forget the Foot. Real Bean sending it over to the wedge now. Getting a little bit loose. Foot loose even. D Foot loose even. I actually hate that I used it there because now that means I can't use it later on OCE. But nonetheless, it will be Gold and going for just that. That's a nice shot. 9-2. Real Speed. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna use it again later, D Foot, and you can't stop me. You're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna get some repetitive casting from time to time. That's just the reality of it. The well only goes so deep in the old door head. Or door hinge, as the case might be. But the Real Bean with a very hefty throw down the floor. Eventually recovered by Fox. Right place, right time. This is some frantic passing. To their credit, on side note, they're doing a pretty dang good job. Look at that. That was a lot of defense in the way, a lot of aggression. And somehow, hey, they get the goal, teaching them a lesson. Real Bean, assisted by TCG, that cool guy, Fox. Now, although, when you watch this later, Fox, you're gonna have to drop me a side note in the DMs to let me know what TCG stands for. And if I somehow got it right, hopefully I win something. Because that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, over there is Gold with a disc. It's been a pretty cool match so far. Only 5 points separating these two teams. Recovered here by Ronin and bouncing out that corner. And almost in danger of a goal. Might still be yet. Oh, the dig as well from Ronin. A tough angle trying to underarm it with a little windmill of sorts. Likewise, but it goes clockwise back to the sideline. Now slapping it over, taking it back. Cookie Fox. Great assist to Bob Kerman. Cookie sharing some of the goodies out of that cookie jar now, because Cookie's already gotten a couple goals. Meanwhile, Bob Kerman's been stealing a lot of shots there, saving a lot of them on the other end. So this time Cookie's saying, hey, I can share the cookies. We can feast together. We can go up 11-4. We're a team. And what is a team if not one that shares their cookies? Not a team at all, I say. We always shared our cookies on Eclipse. Until one day the cookie crumbled. But I'm getting distracted. Off that side, it's going to be taken here by Baron. Now, 1 minute 27 left here in this first round, and going for... Now, that was interesting. That was both an Ender and a Dusty. Went for the Ender first. You know, the shield on the... Letting go of the disc and shielding the head. That didn't work. So then grabbed the disc and went for the Dusty. 2 in 1. How about that? Gold with the disc nonetheless. Now, clearing it down the floor. Some recoveries here from Ronin, but being stunned by the Roman Real Bean. Right back, though, is gold, and gold, apparently for them, never gets old, because they're back again, ahead 13-4 this time around. First round about to be done. It was very, very close for that first half, that first portion of it, but now, as of late, as of the latter parts of this, it's Real Speed. They've been starting to put in those goals at an increased pace. With that there, it's TCG Fox. Fox having it stolen, taken back by Gold. Gold being stunned. Cookie Fox now slapping it downwards. Actually, perfect maybe. The shot, however, a little bit off there. 17 seconds left and still time yet for one more scoring attempt. So good reset there to Bob. Bob way up front to Cookie Fox, but a great dive from the other Fox. And how come it took me that long to realize we have a Fox on both teams? Wait a minute. I gotta comment on that later, but right there through the layers of defense, uh-oh, it's gonna be put in. That is tough, and it will drop off, otherwise a great save. But 15-4 going the Real Speed way. The Speedway, in fact. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, yes. One second. For 15-4 in that first round. So, about Foxes. A little deja vu moment, because just last night, if memory serves right. Just last night, the same exact thing. We had White Fox playing on one team. Why am I drawing? Dust Bunnies. Yeah, and then on the other team, we had Snowy Fox. So I'm getting some serious deja vu. Someone is playing tricks on me. Either that, folks, or we clearly live in a simulation. One of the above. So we had, yeah, Foxes on either team last night, and then second night in a row. This time, a Cookie Fox, and we have a Cool Guy Fox, TCG Fox. Trippy, so trippy. And I know I'm dwelling way too long on that, but I'm just yeah. Rush, yeah, Dust Bunnies versus Rush. That was the game. Anyway. Fancy that. Coincidence. Fancy Fox. Round 2 about to start, so let's go right back to it again. That's right. Fox. We live in a Fox simulator, clearly. Someone go call Day Fox over on Fox Horse 5. We need more Foxes. More Foxes! I demand it. So round 2 is gonna launch. We've got Cookie Fox. Speaking of, over to Gold. Gold with the disc. And don't get me wrong, all the names are great. I love the Foxes. It's a foxy name, you know? Very attractive. What am I even saying? But Gold here, very reactive. But the chemistry there, not quite met as a stun, will be set. And again, here from Riri, taking it back. That's Riri B, that is. But dancing all over the floor. And it's somehow avoiding 3 defenders from Real Speed. And maintaining some sense of control. They will get it back eventually there for Bean. Moonlit saying Jolteon is based on a fox. Does that count? In a loose sense, I guess. But let's see, it'll be Riri to Bean, and Bean to Dragon, and drags it in. And they are rolling now for their first score. Love to see it there from Sidenote, getting started second round the right way. Basically putting Real Speed on their heels now. They have to react. They have to come back with a score. So great way to start it off, and some nice passing from the Sidenote crew. Also, CTVR, thank you for the hydration about 10 minutes ago. I did not see it, but now that I did, you can bet I'm going to drink that pep, which is now very, very stale and lukewarm, but I will, in your honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And right now, seeing maybe a bank disc off the backboard, and off that, I believe, head. It was gold, I think. And off the dome. I'm not sure if it was a grab or a header. Let's see if I can even see in this replay. Hard for me to tell still. Granted, on my monitor, it's further back and a little small, so. I'll go to the sideline casters, which is to say our Twitch chat, and that could let me know what I saw, if I think I saw what I saw, or if that was just a falsehood. I was about to say falsity, can you believe that? Anyway, on that note, falsetto even, on that note, it's Riri B with the disc. They have two divers, cutters on the left lane, taken here by Baron, but Baron being stunned. Right back though to Bean, the real one. Real Bean to Riri, anchor shot, and a 2-point hit from 6 meters deep, so couldn't find the 3 points, but you know what, they still scored twice here in the early second round. That is just as good as anything. Southern Sniper saying, unfortunately, I know a... What does that stand for? Because I'm not looking to be trolled again tonight. No, sir. I'm drawing blanks, though. What? A fan of what now? Fan of what? You got me intrigued, but in any case, this match has gone a lot better for Sidenote. They will actually miss that grab, however, so might have casters cursed it just a little bit. Oh, Deadpool? Oh, Dr. Pepper! Wow, shame on me. You know what? This is why I'm not sponsored by them. The fact that I did not get that immediately. Where was my head at? In a place that's very not friendly for casters, I suppose. But that said, getting the disc right back here, maybe opening up for a... Oh, never mind. There's the speed coming in hot. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Sidenote. Like I said, I knew what to expect from Real Speed to a degree. They were an extremely good team last season, but... As always, I'm extraordinarily curious to see these new teams that I haven't had a chance to really get a great look at oftentimes. That does include Sidenote. The goal just off, but the rebound is good. Riri B. They're up 7-2 in round 2. Love it. Look, Southern. It stands for lots of things, okay? I'm not saying what I thought it stood for, because it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What matters is how chat would have perceived it, okay? They could have perceived it a very certain way. That's what I was trying to avoid, okay? Leave me alone. Anyway, back into the midfield. Gonna be taken here by Gold. Gold on this roll up the floor. They got the boot pass, but covered off very nicely. Gotta be careful. Maybe communication not quite coming in soon enough, because held on to it for just a split second, but it was a split second too long. Clear is going to be had here by Gold. And this is true, Southern. This is very, very true. Up to Ronin, and that shot is not true! Oh, the butt out, and it's not gonna be in! That was so close, an inch away from success! And now another one, and again, off of the hands and off of the domes. That has been going and bouncing off of every single angle, except the goal, until finally Cookie Fox gets it to go. How long did that take? And how many bounces, though, have we seen on this side of the field for those Real Speed attempts? A lot of them. But they will get that shot, and it's a 3-point difference right here in the round. Look, what it stands for is Door Pally. Yeah, it's Door Pally. That's my alter ego. Don't ban me, FB. Now, what does FB stand for? Well, we'll see. It's Gold getting the dunk in, walking it in full extension on the grab. It's a 1-point match. Crazy Kit saying hydrate. Oh, yes. CTVR had redeemed hydration. And so did Crazy Kit. That demands 2 hydrations, and I really, really need it right now. So, You know what? Next goal, I'm going to remember, I promise. Don't hold me to that. Fox with a disc will hold that and send it short range to Baron. Baron. Well, no one in the area, kind of crisp when they should have crossed, and now the disc is going back to gold. Oh, a turnaround! Oh, the save! Great grab. Who was that? I think it was Baron. Way deep down, I didn't get the possession indicator on my side, but it doesn't matter. All I need to know is that defense was possessed. That said, Gold gets it back, and they finish off the rest. They're back up by 1, and this is a rested developments here in the second round. It's looking good for Real Speed. Finding the shot, 3:30 left. I'm gonna shut up and drink. I chugged way too much. That's going to cost me a little bit later. Regardless, back into the snag from Bob Kerman. Strong comeback, a miniature run being put on here from Real Speed. And they're in some decent position because they do have, in fact, the momentum. So, you know, momentum maybe being halted there, quite literally. The 3, but it's off, and that's what I mean about rhythms and momentums, right? Because depending on the flow of a match and the momentum of a team, it does turn difficult shots easy. It also turns easy shots into difficult ones, just depending, again, on those flows. Those ebbs, those flows. So trying for another attempt here as they back it out towards that wedge. Snagged by Fox. Fox to Dragon. And Dragon right to Bean. And Real Bean looking real mean. So, hey, they're back up by 1. You love to see it. You love to see it. But yeah, I mean, again, glad to have a side note here on the cast tonight, and Real Speed just as well. It's been just as competitive as I've hoped, especially here in this round. I mean, it is really going to be in either direction. Who can call? I certainly won't, because I'll just end up jinxing it like always. But yeah. It's been fun, and right now, another one! They're back up by 1, that is to say! It's Ronan from Cookie Fox. Again, Cookie's showing not only earlier in round 1 that he can score, but Cookie can also pass, can do a little bit of it all. 138, and now just exchanging goals, it seems like. So this is really going deep down into the crunch time, the clutch time. Now, meanwhile here, it's Gold with the grab, sending it over, but a little past the reach, unfortunately. Taken back there by Ronan. Ronan having no options, but actually just gets the disc back. Now to the bottom, diving out there was Real Bean. And will force a reset here, ultimately, to Bob. Now, Bob has been definitely a sturdy force here in the back line inside that goal, sending it upwards and downwards, but Real Bean, another grab, taken there by Riri. This defense is something else. Top shelf, in fact. So grabbing it off the trap, another stun and take back, there's Real Bean. Side note is starting to pick up some steam. Steamed beans, maybe. Let's see, though, the recovery, not quite there, and right into the midfield on the 3rd grab. It's Baron, needs to get that out of there. A intercept, though, by Gold. Hanging on by the skin of their teeth and by the spool of their thread. Is that even a thing? Well, it is now. With some ice here, if they make that, no, they ding that. 25 seconds remaining. Rebound by Bob, going for that pass, missing the hands, another rebound up high, another steal. This is the final chance for Side Note. They need to get it back, and they need to get it going. Now, the clear is there, but the boost was not. And with that, unless something extraordinary happens here, that will be the opportunity lost, despite the fantastic effort. It will be 2 rounds going to Real Speed. What a last minute, though. You gotta hand it to Real Speed, but I feel for Side Note a little bit because that was some absolutely incredible defense. No joke, no caps. Just a feather in the cap for them, for their team. Still super impressive. So, with that though, Real Speed, as I said, you know, they're showing why they're a known commodity here. Able to just barely clutch it through with enough of those last-minute possessions, and you know, it was an exchange of goals at the end, but really could have came down to a round 3 or something of that sort soon. I was hoping for it, but you know me, I always am. Anyway, I'll send you to the score screen again, courtesy ignitekvr.gg, and you will see me in just a second, but I need to take another chug here. So, one moment. And we're good. You see, the thing is, how many sodas can still taste good even when they're a little bit flat and a little bit warm? Not many. That's why the old Door Pally is the thing, you know? It's good. But that said, yeah, let me bring up real quick stats for you. Read them up on my big screen here in front of me this time. I got real speed. Hand it to him. I mean, 11 points to gold. 1 assist, 1 save. There you see Bob with 2 points, 1 assist, 2 saves. I feel like Bob even had more. Just maybe not credited. Could be just one of those things. But Bob was playing very well. Ronan as well was all over the floor there. You can see it on the scoreboard. 2 points, 1 assist, 1 save, 2 steals. As I may need another drink here soon. It will be Cookie Fox as well. That's a big stat sheet. Cookie definitely was popping off. I mean, 6 points, 5 assists. You love it. Second highest scorer on the team, but more importantly, the passes. That's what I always say, right? It's not just about scoring, it's about enabling other players to score and finding multiple hot hands, giving everyone a chance to feel in a good rhythm. That matters for a lot. So well done on their part. Side note, though, they were still super impressive. As I said, they're not a side note, they're not a footnote. They're in my head. And I'll be looking ahead to cast them some more real soon, I do hope, because they impress. They absolutely impress in multiple facets of the game. So, pleasure to stream them here today. It was Baron with 2 points, 2 assists, 2 saves, 23 stuns. And it was Riri with 7 points, 18 stuns there, 1 save, 1 steal. Fox with 2 assists, 1 save, 11 on the stuns. And then Real Bean with 4 points, 1 assist, 3 saves, 2 steals, and 24 stuns. That is a loaded stat sheet there. Stuffed like a bean burrito. I'm a little bit hungry, can you tell? But hey, with that, fun stuff. Let's see, in the Twitch, anything else that I missed there? I don't think I have any more matches now. Actually, here, let me look at the schedule and see what else I'm taking, because I didn't have a chance to lock in my second block of streams. I was intending to, but I actually got no breaks because of some delays and stuff like that, so I didn't really have time to look at the full schedule. Let's see. Okay. Half an hour. 27 minutes, we have Barrage and Onion. I'll commit to that one. Hopefully some of their players are in the chat, or they otherwise see this in time, because I know it's kind of short notice. My apologies. It's posted. We're going the full length. It's the weekend. I can sleep is for the Mondays. Anyway. Alright, so yeah, half an hour we'll have Onion versus Barrage in the Gold/Diamond division. I think Barrage is just on the edge of Gold. Onion is in Diamond, so that'll be an interesting match. Got some decent hype votes to it. 10 hype votes, so we'll have that coming. Let me see, any other things I missed? Crazy Kit and yeah, the hydration from both you guys. So good stuff. Daily Raichu, you gotta be exhausted today? A little bit, but not too much for doing these casts. You just got a part of me is I think the longer I go in these evening streams, the less coherent I get, but like I said, wouldn't want to be anywhere else except for Echo. So, as long as the voice works, which questionable at the moment, but as long as it works, I shall work. Now, let's see, got a Titan in there, EM long message, I will check it out, yes. Apologies for lack of or slow responses. Sometimes you'll be surprised how many DMs pile up really quickly, especially when you can't answer them all day because you're casting. So yeah, definitely don't mean to ignore or ghost at all. Sometimes DMs legitimately just get lost in the mix of all the other stuff. So I will definitely get to that, and if I don't, poke me again next time you see me on stream and slap me a little bit harder, and I'll read it on the spot. Let's see. What's up, Pally? What's up, Rara? No, you see? We got you after all. It was as if it was destined to be. That match got delayed, so we were able to stream you guys. Baron Dragon, stopping by. What's up, Baron? Glad to see you back in the chat from the game. Good game. Very good game. I mean, you know, I know results would have been preferred otherwise, but needless to say, you guys were actually super impressive. Like, I was really thrilled with what I saw there. I don't know if that means anything, but I'm just saying. I gave you your props. You guys were killing it. That defensive stand at the very end there was super awesome. In those last like minute or two, I was kind of losing my marbles in more ways than one. Coherency. Anyway. Yeah. Anything else that I may have missed, guys? Otherwise, you're still gonna see me in like 24 minutes once I get some food and chug like 3 bottles of water. Southern Sniper drinking Coke. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's part of the same family, sort of. I don't mind it, but although is it heresy to say that I may actually prefer Pepsi over Coke? Because I kind of do. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Anything else? I think we're good. No more redemptions. No more highlight messages that I see in my queue. So cool. I'm caught up. So until about 24 minutes from now, I've been Palador. Oh, I didn't give you your channel points. I was forgetting something. Usually people immediately spam that at me and then force me to remember, but aren't you proud of me? I remembered anyway. Let's see. Real speed, complete. And there you go. Cool. Oh, you did spam it, but I missed it. You just couldn't give me that one, could you? I was so proud. It's my greatest shame. I'm gonna hide now. Alright, well, until the top of the hour for you guys who do choose to join me for some more streams. I've been Palador, this has been VR Master League. Shout out to all you guys for being fantastic this weekend, and yeah, be happy, healthy, safe, and good to each other. Love you too, and I'll see you again real soon. Okay, mind you, Rara, I saw your message the other day, your highlighted message. There was not a time to work in your shout out in a place that was appropriate during that match. But I was blushing hard, believe me. Alright, see you later.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.